It's day 5 at A&M Adventures Boundary Waters Canoe area. We're at Wagosh Lake. You know, when I say that name, I think I'm like, all right, I got it this time. And then it starts to come out of my mouth and I'm like, and then I change it.
Yeah, I know.
Wagosh.
It's weird.
I don't know what it is really. Wagosh Lake. It is June 20th at 6:27 a.m. Central Time. I just finished inhaling my breakfast that Emily so amazingly made, and Emily is finishing hers up. We had the eggs. I had a leftover English muffin. She's got a tortilla.
That
Boom.
was not an English muffin.
Okay, it was some sort of muffin. And she mixed in some leftover Louisiana red beans and rice, which was pretty good.
Yeah,
probably
flavor.
Probably could use a little more spice, but
Yeah,
that's
well,
all right.
that's all that was in there.
It was cool.
So.
It worked.
Yeah, I was, to me, it was edible. Because that was day 5 of having
Eggs.
eggs. So now
Yeah.
no more eggs.
No more eggs. We're done with our eggs.
Eggs gone.
So that's all right. It's oatmeal from here on out, I think, or some others. Anyway. All right, so what awaits us first thing today is a short paddle and then a long portage. Today is the day. Today is the day we've been talking about.
Training for.
That we've been training for. And it is the 326 rod portage, which is just over a mile one way. When it means we have to do it in 2 trips, which means 3 miles plus. Right? So in order to go there, back, and there, right, with all the stuff. So it's going to be tough. We're going to take our time.
We're going to take our time.
We're going to be thorough. We're going to watch our steps.
Yes.
We're going to drink water.
Yes.
And all of that good stuff. And get to the next lake, which is Gun Lake. We'll paddle across that and make a decision if we want to go to Ferry. Emily wants to go to Ferry Lake.
I want to go to Ferry Lake.
Ferry Lake.
Because there's an island in the middle, and I swear, Oberon and Titania live there. So
Oberon and Titania.
Yeah, king and queen of the fairies.
Yep, I'm sure of it. And so we're going to find out today. So stay tuned here at A&M Adventures. Six-tenths of a mile in right now, and my shoulders are screaming. My legs are okay. They're tired, of course, but the shoulders are eating it right now. Just screaming. The good news is that, at least on paper, I'm halfway, or over half, so that's good. According to my GPS watch, that was 1.01 miles. I managed to do that in 22 minutes, 35 and a half seconds. Not too bad. At the entrance to Gun Lake, guess what? You know what that means? Emily, you just did your first mile portage.
In 31 minutes.
Hey, pretty good. That's faster than some people can jog. So heck yeah.
How much did that pack weigh, you think?
Got to be 50.
It's got to be more.
Think it's more?
Way
Might be
more than 45.
Oh yeah, it's more than what you've been training with, for sure. So yeah, boy, was I happy to see that water.
I can't believe you carried that canoe an entire way.
I managed not to put it down.
Wow.
And I wanted to. But you made it first round. We got one more to go, okay? A nice leisurely walk back, think about our life choices, and then grab some gear and do it again.
Yes. I need to have a Celsius.
Yeah, let's take a break, take a breather, and then we'll get back to the trail.
Okay.
Woo! Cheer coach Emily Moore with the gray bag. Woo, woo!
Yay!
Nice job. You just walked 3 miles two of those 3 were loaded down. Nice
3
work.
miles. Done.
Nice.
Suck it.
Yeah. That's the thing you've been dreading.
The whole thing. Yeah.
The whole thing. We just killed it. Killed it.
Killed it. You did a good job too.
So yeah, now we get to paddle some.
I need a drink.
Yeah, let's take a little break.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry about that. All right, we're gonna take a break and then we're gonna load up and paddle. Woo-hoo. We just got off of Gun Lake and are getting ready to do this 50 rod portage over to Fairy Lake. We reached Fairy Lake. This is a pretty rocky loading area. It's going to be challenging, but that's kind of the way it's going to be from here on out. Rocky loading areas. Makes it super difficult. You can have a hard portage and then it's like adding insult to injury. It's like, oh, hey, why don't you get over these rocks and break your ankle? It'd be great. So once we get on the Fairy Lake, we're gonna find, I hope, an open campsite. We've just gotten all our gear onto our canoe and are now paddling on Fairy Lake. There's a campsite right there. Is it occupied? Okay. Emily is checking out the campsite at Fairy Lake, which is right across from the island in the middle of the lake. She's assessing it to see if it's going to be sufficient to satisfy all her wishes, dreams, and such. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we can find a better loading or unloading spot. But it is unoccupied, so is the other campsite. So we have options here on Fairy Lake. On Fairy Lake, both campsites were open. This one, I think this one is a good one. I think it's a good one. So with this, we're actually facing west that way, so we'll be able to see the sunset. The bad part about that is, in the afternoon, this is going to be baking. So, but it's you take the good with the bad. So.
But there's a nice little paddock.
Yeah. So this is nice. I like it.
Yay! But there's also shade areas. And you can fish.
Yeah, I don't be able to fish. I can fish.
There's like tons of places.
I could do crappie fishing anywhere. And not crappie, crappie.
Crappie.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna eat lunch. Yeah. It's the end of the day on this day 5 on June 20th. It's 9:04 p.m. Central Time at Fairy Lake.
Fairy Lake.
Fairy Lake. We found a nice spot.
So
and
awesome. I love this
it's
spot.
really nice. It's a really nice spot. In fact, so nice, I proposed to, not for marriage, we already married. I proposed to Emily that why don't we stay here at this site 2 nights and then we're going to go back Thursday early morning.
And that'll
we'll,
suck. But
we'll push with 6 portages total on that same day, but we'll also have a day of rest in there before that. So she said, that's a great idea because we're both really, really tired.
I'm so whipped, like exhausted beyond exhausted.
So today's portages were pretty tough and we had some tough paddling. So it was tough overall. Actually, we've been going really hard the past 4 days. So we're very tired. We need a little break before we do the final push on the last day to get picked up. So that's how we end our day. It was a beautiful sunset, which of course I didn't video. We did take some photos.
It's okay. It was still pretty.
And we ate dinner, which was chicken and rice. And we'll eat that tomorrow night as well.
It's kind of dry.
It's a little bit dry. It's Backpackers Pantry brand. Anyway.
Not
And
a
chocolate cheesecake. Dark chocolate cheesecake.
fan. Yeah, but it wasn't dark. It was a little.
Emily said it tasted funny.
It tasted.
So that's it for today. It's the sun is below the horizon. We do have a nice breeze, and the skeeters aren't coming out yet. But if this breeze stops, they're going to be out in force.
You picked a great place for the tent.
Yeah, we got a breeze going right through the tent, so it's very nice. All right, that's a wrap. Remember, folks, every day is an adventure. Have a great day.